BBC Music Introducing.
Supporting new and emerging artists
across the BBC.
Tommy Tickle is here. How are you?
Yeah, all good, man. Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Absolute pleasure. You've kindly put together a mix for us this evening, which I can't wait for the world to hear. But before we get into that, let's have a chat. First of all,
sure.
How have things been since the second lockdown now? As a DJ and producer, have you been thriving in this time? Have you found it a bit challenging? What's it been like for you?
It's been really good for producing. Obviously, in terms of DJing, we've missed out on a load of events we were supposed to do. But yeah, I mean, I've just been knuckling down, got loads of new music done, and I've been sending it out to loads of people. So sort of got loads of stuff on the horizon. So it's been quite exciting to be honest.
Okay.
And it's been nice to chill at home with my girlfriend. So it's lovely. Enjoyed it.
Good. Wow, you described it as lovely. That is the first person who said that. But good, I'm glad. I like the positivity, and yeah, you really have been working on tunes. We've been loving playing your stuff this year. Like the previous release, Attitude, Belief and Determination. What a tune, first of all.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, so many people, I played it on Introducing Dance as well on Radio 1, and obviously on Introducing Beds, Hearts and Bucks, and it's been a firm favourite, so big up.
Brilliant. Oh, I'd love to hear that, man. Thank you so much. I always really appreciate it. You've been so supportive since day one, so really, really do appreciate it.
Of course, it's our pleasure. I remember when I first heard you on the upload, I was like, this guy, yes. And you're from St Albans, aren't you, in the Three Counties?
Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I grew up, obviously. But I mean, I've lived in Cardiff and Manchester and London as well, so I've got a taste of a few different scenes. Not that there's really a scene in St Albans. But
I was going to say, has it influenced you in some way?
Not really. I mean, when I was 16, 17, there was one drum and bass night.
Love
that
it.
we used to be able to sneak into. But beyond that, there's not really much going on. But obviously, once you are 18, then London's just 20 minutes down the road. So I managed to go out of London quite a lot. But it's not really shaped my style necessarily. But I suppose I've got a lot of friends from St Albans who are also producers and DJs and stuff. So all together, we've all influenced each other, and then everyone going off to different places all over the world has brought everyone's styles back in together. So I suppose it has in a sort of roundabout way.
And you are soon to be dropping your next tune, Trace, next Friday, the 27th. Yeah, and we've loved that tune. You've put it in your mix. But if anyone hasn't caught it yet, what can you tell us about this one? I love this tune.
Oh, brilliant. So I mean, it's obviously my last few releases have just been kind of disco edits, and not I love disco edits, there's nothing wrong with that, but I do want to showcase a lot of the other stuff that I can make. So this is sort of free of samples. It's loads of crazy synths, and it's a real epic tune. I did a live stream at the Cause a few days ago, a pre-record for Mascanada, and I played it there, and on the Cause system it sounded huge, sounded epic. So I'm so excited to just let everyone hear it, man. It's exciting.
Good. And this one's coming out on Part 4 Records, who've been putting out some amazing tunes this year.
Yeah,
very good
really.
At supporting up and coming artists. And because a lot of your other releases have been on your own label, Menagerie. So how was it sort of releasing on this label?
Yeah, it's been really really interesting. They've only really just started in the last sort of 6 months or so as a label. But I mean, although they still managed to have some really, really quality releases already. But they're also a management company as well. And they've got some really big acts on there, like Prosper and that kind of stuff. So it's been really interesting just to have a sort of more of a higher level music industry feedback on the way the process should work, and just feedback with how the social media should be done and all this kind of stuff. So they've been really, really helpful. They've been really good, and the rest of the artists on the label are banging. So I'm excited for them. The label is going to be really, really solid. So I'm proud to release on them.
And obviously you've got your alias as well. How am I saying it right? Is it Mele, or is it Melez?
Well, I say Melez.
Melez.
Which it's so basically my first ever DJ name was Badger, when I was 16 or something. Not sure why. And Melez is actually Latin for badger.
Wow.
So it's like it's a bit of a cooler name than Tommy Tickle, but but basically I've had one release as Mellers with a couple of guys called Inca and Yageshi on a label called Beeswax in Manchester. But I've basically my hard drive is so full of music. I've got a load of it there, but I'm basically for the next year or whatever, rather than trying to be a jack of all trades, I'm just gonna focus on one thing for a short time, and then once I feel happy to experiment with some different stuff. It's all drum and bass and some grime, and some other 140s and stuff like that. It's on ice for the minute, but hopefully you'll see it again in the future.
Yeah, one day we will see the Badger return.
Return of the Badger. Yeah, man.
That could be the name of the first EP.
Yeah,
or the music
there
video. Amazing. And is there anything else you got coming up that you want to talk about?
So I've got quite a lot of things coming up. There's another release in the pipeline with Part 4, which will be coming out starting next year. I've got some remixes coming out. One's for Ad Hoc Records on a really good track. The track's really good. It's called East to the West by Alto and Boke, and that's just come out.
I know that tune.
Yeah, it's really good. And then the remix, to be fair, proper bumps in it. So I'm really excited to get out. And then there's a couple more quite significant labels that I'm working with as well, but I'm not sure what I should and shouldn't say, so I'm just going to leave it there, leave a bit of suspense in it.
Great. Well, that's what we love to hear. We love to see artists doing well and progressing, and that's what we're all about here. So that makes me very happy. Okay, let's get into the mix then. You have put together 20 minutes of fire, really sick track list. Can you tell us a little bit about the mindset of putting this together and what we can expect? Yeah,
again, it's you and BBC Introducing as a whole has been so supportive over this last period of time. I probably speak for quite a few people to say that it's amazing what you're all doing. So I just wanted to shine some light on some other acts that you've been championing and that I'm pals with and stuff. Barry Can't Swim, Harry Oscillate and Panda, Meg Ward and Tabasco as well, who are all sort of killing it in their own rights. And then I've just included tried to include some unreleased of my own music and sort of my. Well, I'm about to say classics, innit? But maybe that's
greatest hits.
So I really enjoyed putting it together. I think there's a real feeling with BBC Introducing dance and everything that it's everyone is coming together and there's a real community that you've built essentially. So thanks as always, Dragon. It's I love what you're doing and it's amazing.
Oh, that makes me so happy. And one of my favourite things is when I see other introducing artists collaborating or supporting each other. Obviously Tabasco, they're from Welwyn Garden City. We play them a lot on this show, and that makes me very happy. So I've got a big smile on my face. Anyway,
brilliant.
Right. Well, do you want to introduce this one to the world?
Okay. So this mix is from Tommy Tickle, and you're listening to BBC Introducing Beds, Hearts and Bucks. I hope you enjoy.